concentration insane. Bicycle kicks that hit you harder than Luke Cage. I see you struggling. Just let the hands go, and if not, you get my 1 round KO. Get back, it's my 1 round KO. Hard hits, eye splits, and elbows. Get back, it's my 1 round KO. You never know what you might be dealing with.
Is everybody ready for the main event of the evening? Our first fighter comes to 5A of the blue corner. 5A of the MMA Institute and TJJ. With a professional record of 9 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw. Give it up for Duan, Dirty South, Owens!
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Duan, Dirty South Owens, fighting out at the MMA Institute in Richmond, Virginia. Throwing down in the main event tomorrow against Dustin, Pague, and I'm coming out there to put on a show and represent for you guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you heard from the co-opponent of our main event, Duan Owens. Here's our rules of the cage. All fights tonight are going to be 5-minute rounds and scored on a 10-point must system. This is a very interesting individual right here, Matthew Stone, and a very intelligent individual. He is an avid chess player. He is ranked in the United States Chess Federation.
That's right, as you can see, and he is a former U.S. Marine Corps vet, so, thank you for your service. But Duan Owens from the MMA Institute represented again. Like I said, he's very well-rounded Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu expert. He says he wants to be a teacher after fighting, but he is a huge MMA nerd, loves fighting. He grew up with fighting.
My name's Dustin, the Disciple Pague. I'm fighting out of Unrivaled Athletics and Disciple MMA Academy. I'm fighting Duan Owens.
Short and sweet and to the point, Matthew Stone, but like you said, this man is a former UFC competitor. He fought in 6 UFC fights in the past. Definitely he's got some experience, but we can't take nothing away from Duan Owens. He's had over 14 fights himself.
Well, Dustin Pague, like I said, former UFC fighter. But right now, Brandon, let's take you to the tail of the tape.
Absolutely right, Matthew Stone. We'll take a closer look at the differences between these two competitors. About 10 pounds difference. And there you see the height about the same, exactly the same. And as far as experience, it's a toss-up. Both of these men are well-versed in the MMA field. Both of these men have had lots of fights in the past, lots of experience. But this man, Dustin Pague, a former UFC competitor.
That's right. Dustin Pague actually competed on The Ultimate Fighter with Team Miller and Team Mayhem. He was on Team Miller, and basically he won his first 2 fights, then lost to TJ Dillashaw, the current UFC bantamweight champion. So we know he can win fights. We know he's good. He is the former ROC bantamweight champion. Like I said, he lost to John Albert in UFC 50. UFC was not his best format, if you will, but he's here tonight in Global Proof of Ground for the World Championship to get it right.
3 5-minute rounds of mixed martial arts action with our third man in the ring, Mike King. Owens versus Pague. Let's have a great fight.
I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I got a chance to speak with both of these men yesterday at the weigh-ins. Both of them very interesting individuals. Both of them were very, very avid in what they have to do here tonight to win. Both of these men are looking to get the job done. Dustin Pague trying to get back on his winning ways, and Duan Owens trying to continue his winning ways.
And that's right. This is our main event of the evening. The fans are pumped. I'm pumped. Duan Owens is pumped. Mike King is pumped. Let's do this, Brandon.
And looking around, Matthew Stone, except for the people, the officials sitting cage side, there doesn't seem to be anybody in their seats. Everybody is on their feet. Everybody is standing. And look at the crisp, clean strikes on the part of Dustin Pague.
You can definitely tell he has, more experience right now. Nice, tight, crisp technique right there. Chin tight, hands up. Dwan Owens seems to be the more, flamboyant fighter, throwing crazier techniques. But look at Pague like a pit bull. He's giving him no space and no room to operate.
He definitely closed every bit of gap in between his opponent, Dwan Owens. Dustin Pague is like you said, like a pit bull just all over Dwan Owens. Dwan Owens able to deliver a knee to the breadbasket. Unfazed was Dustin Pague, and then delivers a knee of his own.
Those knees definitely take it out of you. It saps the will. Oh, nice takedown there by Pague on Dwan Owens, right into side control. Like I said, Dwan Owens needs to swivel his hips and get back, shrimp in and get to the guard, because this is not where he wants to be. He doesn't want the heavier opponent on him delivering bows.
Dustin Pague looks very comfortable at the place that he's at. He's got the knee on the belly, trying to go and gets into the full mount, Matthew Stone.
That's right. Dwan Owens does not want to be here. Full mount by Pague. It looks like he's got one leg trapped back in the half guard. Excellent by Dwan Owens right there. He's definitely been working on his, like I said, they say he's a well-rounded fighter. He just cannot use his Muay Thai while he's on his back.
Again, they train for this type of thing here at the MMA Institute. And again, we've got Dustin Pague in the black and white going against Dwan Owens in the black trunks here in our main event of VIctorium Episode 3, presented by the Global Proving Ground. And we're coming to you from the Abington-Royalton Club Fairgrounds in Gloucester Point, Virginia.
That's right. Mike King was getting on Dwan Owens about grabbing the cage, an illegal maneuver. It looks like Dwan Owens might be able to buck him, but he cannot. Nice balance there by Dustin Pague, definitely showing that he's a veteran of mixed martial arts.
Just under 3 minutes left in our opening round of our main event. Dustin Pague seems to be in full control of this matchup so far. Dwan Owens trying to get settled, trying to lay down some punches of his own, and trying to get back into control of this fight.
Because we know that Dwan Owens, he's fought 4 times in Peru. He's undefeated in XFC. He's beat Bellator and Strikeforce veterans. So you know he's coming here to make a statement. But right now, Dustin Pague is on top, in control, and Dwan Owens is not liking this at the moment.
Well, I'm sure after that illustrious resume that you said there, Matthew Stone, Dwan Owens would like to add a UFC veteran to that list.
That's right. As you can see, mad scramble. But like I said, Dustin Pague, like a pit bull, will not let Dwan Owens get any space. Look at him right now. He has him in the mount, basically, up against the cage right now. Dwan Owens trying to wall walk. Every time he attempts it, he either gets punched or he gets pulled out. Oh, nice. Trying to take the back right there by Dustin Pague. Looked like he was trying to sink it a rear naked, but defended nicely by Dwan Owens.
Dwan Owens trying to cover up, trying to, 1, prevent some punches to the face, and 2, trying to prevent that arm from slipping underneath the chin. And so Dustin Pague might be able to get that rear naked. It looks like he's trying to set the hooks in from the stand-up, Matthew Stone.
That's right. He, like I said, look at that punch to the hamstring right there, or the thigh, excuse me. Dustin Pague definitely showing his experience, and he's definitely trying to soften up Dwan Owens for a choke right there. As you can see, nice defense there by Dwan Owens, but this is not where he wants to be. Now he looks like he's going for a body triangle. Yeah, he is. Nice body triangle by Pague as he has over-under control on Dwan Owens.
Dwan Owens trying to do everything he can to get back to a vertical base, but right now he's trying to prevent that arm from going underneath the chin, and he's doing everything he can, executing his game plan flawlessly, is Dustin Pague.
Well, Dwan's doing the right thing. He's leaning toward the leg that is figure forward, put a lot of pressure on the ankle of Dustin Pague. But every time Dwan Owens tries to breathe, oh, there you go. He finally let loose of the body triangle right now. Dwan Owens need to be very careful right there. You can see them hand fighting, nice hand control right there. But if he lets go of that hand, it's going to slip around his neck, and it could be a long night for Owens.
Dustin Pague able to get in another body triangle on the other side, and again, Dwan Owens covering up, trying to prevent those right hands, those strikes from the back. Dustin Pague is delivering. Just under 30 seconds now in this opening round of round number 1 of our main event. I think I saw an elbow to the back of the head there. Todd McGovern saw it as well. It looks like we're going to stand up both of these competitors. Excuse me, that's Mike King in the ring. Mike King is telling him, yes, you can't elbow to the back of the head. I'm sure it was unintentional, but nonetheless, it happened.
Like I said, that was an unintentional legal blow, a north-south, 12 to 5 elbow right there. You cannot have
12 to 6, Matthew Stone, get it right.
Sorry, I was bad at math. But right now, it looks like that lit a fire on Dewan Owens, but he gets taken right down by Pague as the bell ends.
What an amazing first round that was. Unfortunately, if I was a judge, I would have to say that would have to go to Dustin Pague. Again, just more the dominant fighter during the round. Was able to get him on the ground game and the stand up, and it seemed, other than that elbow to the back of the head, was in complete control of that first round.
That's right. As you said, Dewan Owens, an avid chess player, definitely an intelligent fighter. He can analyze a million situations and get it done, but it looks like Dustin Pague might be a little overwhelming. Let's see if Dewan Owens can get his Muay Thai combinations off. He needs to use that reach and not get taken down. Dustin Pague's game plan is apparent. Take down Dewan Owens and prevent him from striking him, and it's definitely worked in that first round.
I'll tell you what, though, Matthew Stone, this is a different Dewan Owens than I saw last night at the weigh-ins. He looked very diminished, so to speak. He looked undernourished, malnourished, malnutritioned. Again, he was trying to cut some weight to make weight for the fights, was able to do so. And when I saw him today, just hours ago before the fight, he looked to be in much better spirits and looked to be a much more dangerous man. But we can't forget about this man, his opponent, Dustin Pague, the former UFC veteran, a very dangerous man in his own right.
And here comes round two of the main event right now. And as you said, cutting weight can take a lot of you, but these fighters are gamers. This is the main event, and then, oh, nice combinations right there. Both men letting their hands fly. Pague needs to be careful. He's letting Dewan Owens get his combinations off. He needs to get in there, shoot him, and take him down. Oh! He ain't scared to stand up with Dewan, as that just showed.
Definitely, it seems like any type of feeling out process is gone. And down to the mat with like the two trees with Dewan Owens landing on top.
I know, right? Timber! It seemed like Dustin Pague went for a takedown, but it was countered by Dewan Owens, who landed on top right now. He's stuck in the half guard of Dustin Pague. He needs to push that leg down and get into side control, or possibly the mount right now. He should soften him up with strikes as he is right there. He needs to make Dustin Pague pay for what he did to him in the first round.
Well, definitely, like you said, Matthew Stone, that elbow to the back of the head might have lit a fire, and it seems to have done just that, because this first minute of the second round has been all Dewan Owens.
What can I say about this night of fighting, Brandon? I know this is the main event, but every fight has been a main event. Every fight here tonight has been excellent, epic. Like I said, I'm just glad to see you be able to watch this, Brandon. This is the greatest fighting I've seen.
Well, definitely, you're right, Matthew Stone. The first fight was a great one, and they just kept getting continuously better after that. But right now, Dewan Owens is circling. Oh, and now he's got the north-south position. Definitely a precarious position there.
Oh, it looks like he's going for a triangle from the top position. You rarely see that, but it can get done either way. You can triangle from the top right there, but it looks like Pague's arm is blocking it a little bit right there, but he definitely needs to be careful.
But you can see him breathe, how heavy he's breathing. Definitely labored breathing on the part of Dustin Pague. And definitely Dewan Owens is showing us some of that unorthodox martial arts of his.
He might actually have an arm block too. You can see his arms bent. It's trapped in there in an unnatural position. That might actually be saving him from being choked right now. But you can tell, like you said, the breathing, he's definitely carrying all the way to Dewan right now. Pague's in a lot of trouble.
Dewan Owens was squeezing like an anaconda, like a vice, trying to squeeze all the wind out of the lungs of Dustin Pague. Dustin Pague somehow was able to hold on, and it almost looks like he's about to come out the back door, Matthew Stone.
That's right. You can see he grabbed a hold of that leg. He tried to hook it with his left leg there. As you can see, he did it right there. He reverses. Nice reversal there. But a wizard by Dewan Owens, and he lands in the open guard of Dustin Pague. What a fight so far, Brandon.
I cannot believe what we're seeing, Matthew Stone. This action is just too close to call. Back and forth. The first round, I would have had to say, goes to all Dustin Pague. This second round, not so much. More Dewan Owens. Let's see if it goes to possibly a third round, as we've got just over 2 minutes left in our second round of our main event of VIctorium Episode 3, presented by the Global Proving Ground.
As you can see, Dewan Owens tried to step over and get out of the half guard of Dustin Pague, but he pushed his knee. He's just pushing his knee down, trying to step over, but Dustin Pague will not allow it. He's got that one leg trap right there. Every time he's trying to shrimp in with his legs to get full guard. Nice job by Dewan Owens to hold down the more experienced grappler in Dustin Pague.
Like you said, this man is a registered member at the United States Chess Federation. Chess is his second love behind MMA. He tries to combine the two, and he is just waiting, trying to feel and anticipate Dustin Pague's every move, and then make one move ahead.
All I know is I heard about his chess credentials, and I challenged him earlier tonight, and he beat me in 3 moves, Brandon. He beat me in 3 moves. This man is a genius, but right now he is on top of Dustin Pague, delivering elbows and body shots.
Again, Dustin Pague trying to do everything he can to get out of this precarious position. He needs to find some way to stand back up where he was in a more advantageous position.
As you can see, Dewan has him pressed up against the cage. A little payback from that first round. Nice elbows there, short elbows. They don't have to be full elbows to cause damage. Just little short, quick elbows could cut you, and this fight could be over.
Definitely right. There's not much skin, not much muscle on the forehead or the top of the head, Matthew Stone. Underneath the cheek is very fleshy, and those hard, almost razor-like elbows could definitely cut and rip the flesh, causing to a laceration and bleeding.
There you go. Once again, he needs to be careful. There might be a butterfly sweep by Dustin Pague there. But as you can see, Dewan Owens, another protege trained by legendary Rick McCoy. He does nothing but pump out great fighters. I need to learn from Rick McCoy.
You should, Matthew Stone, you should. But definitely right now in our main event, Dustin Pague is doing everything he can to defend against Dewan Owens. Dewan Owens is just picking his shots, continuous rights, right to the face. I saw a hammer fist back there. Raining down is Dewan Owens. Dustin Pague saved by the bell at the end of this. I think maybe 10 more seconds, and this fight could have been over. But right now, we're going to go into an unprecedented 3rd round for our main event here in VIctorium Episode 3, presented by the Global Proving Ground.
What a fight so far. Like I said, Dewan Owens is finally, like I said, he got the cobwebs out. He's got the butterflies gone. They know both of these men are in the main event, and this is the main event that these fans deserve. We got Dustin Pague, we got Dewan Owens, we got an excellent night of fighting. I just don't want it to end, Brandon.
Unfortunately, it's going to have to, and it's going to end right after this, Matthew Stone, with this being our main event. But what a card we have had. So many great fights, featuring so many great fighters. And then for it to culminate tonight with Dewan Owens and Dustin Pague, a former UFC competitor, getting it on in our main event inside of our VIctorium cage presented by the Global Proving Ground. Are you kidding me? What's going to happen in VIctorium Episode 4?
I know I'm going to be there. You're going to be there. These fans are going to be there. Mike King's definitely going to be there. But here they go. Both men touch as we do the round 3 of our main event right here. Nice check of the kick. It looks like Dewan Owens is getting a little loose and letting the feet and fists fly.
Well, definitely, like you said earlier, he's a little bit more flamboyant as he was able to catch that kick and stuff it with an overhand right. And now Dustin Pague has got Dewan Owens pressed up against the cage. Again, Dustin Pague in the white and black, where we've got Dewan Owens in the all-black trunks.
I like how Dustin Pague set up that leg kick with a Superman punch, and then he tried to take him down, has him pressed up against the cage, and he's imposing his will right now. He needs to be careful of the long legs and strong knees as he delivers a knee of his own of Dewan Owens.
Now we seem like we're kind of back where we were at the end of the very first round, Matthew Stone, with Dustin Pague having Dewan Owens pressed up against the cage. Dewan Owens now trying to do everything he can to get out of this position. He wants to create that space so he can use his Muay Thai striking capabilities.
Well, as a Muay Thai fighter, he doesn't need, oh, nice. He just muscled him down right there, but right back up is Dustin Pague. Being a Muay Thai fighter, you can deliver devastating impact from short distances, as I'm sure Dustin Pague's ribs will tell him in the morning. Oh, nice counter there by Owens.
Owens using that balance and that agility to gain the more advantageous position as they come away from that almost takedown. It seemed more like a fall to me, but nonetheless, Dustin Pague is underneath of Dewan Owens.
He needs to be careful. It looks like he's working for an elevator sweep on that left side. Dewan Owens has him where he wants him, up against the cage. So, like I said, you limit your maneuvers that you can actually do from the cage, because you can't roll to the right. You can only roll to the left. And right now, he doesn't want to be there absorbing punches from Owens.
Definitely the cage renders Dustin Pague a little less effective. And like you said, it limits what he can actually do. He's definitely going to try to wall walk and get back up to his feet.
As you can see, he has a double, like I said, he has a butterfly sweep going possibly. He has the foot on the hips to try to push back, but Owens is a pit bull. He will not, oh, there you go, he tried to do it, and like I said, Owens will not let it happen. He's trying to take the back, but that one leg of Pague is preventing that.
Well, it looks like Dustin Pague has been opened up somehow. It might have been from some of those short elbows like I talked about, but Dustin Pague is definitely bleeding from underneath or around that right eye.
That's right. It doesn't take much. The flesh around the face is very, very thin. So one of those elbows. Nice block there from Pague. But it looks like Owens is letting loose. Oh, nice liver kick.
There was a fury right there in Matthew Stone. They definitely let the leather fly. They let the hands go. And Dustin Pague again opened up. Oh my goodness, Dewan Owens right on top of his opponent. Got him rolled over. Look at this, Matthew Stone. He's got another and taps does Dustin Pague. This matchup is over. An impressive victory for this man, Dewan Owens.
That's right. Locked in the rear naked, sunken in immediately with the tap out, or he had no choice, or he was going unconscious. That was an excellent technique right there. Dewan Owens shocking the world. Look at the fans showing their love. This is the main event. This is what the fans deserve. What a night of fighting, Brandon.
Well, definitely. Excitement just clouds the air in Matthew Stone for this man. Look at him, sure exhaustion and exuberation. Collapses in the middle of the ring does Dewan Owens with overall exuberance. Dustin Pague still being attended to and now back to his feet. Again, a spin-a-rooney, my goodness, Matthew Stone. But there you see the former UFC competitor Dustin Pague embracing with a man that he just lost to, Dewan Owens.
Like I said, both men wanted to win, but only one man can. They have the heart of a warrior. Once that fight's over, like I said, they're brothers. Let's take it to Giovanni right now. Look at this show of respect by both these men. It seems tonight that Dewan Owens was the better man.